Right, so I was at my spot, uh, scripting out a video. Actually, the last part of the HNIC video, or series rather. And yes, I am still coming for Tariq Nasheed. I haven't forgotten about him. And then I happen to see this across the screen, and I'm just thinking to myself, huh, okay. And I checked it out, and this is nice. This is good. So, we're going to read this and go from there. Maryland sees surge in applications for wear and carry. And carry. And carry. Gun permits. All right. This is by Josh Rosenthal, July 8th. It is now July 10th. Okay. That's fine. Thank you, Windows. And this is coming from Fox News. All right. Police exponential increase, quote unquote, in MD gun license applications. Very nice. Maryland is dealing with an exponential increase, quote unquote, in applications for wear and carry gun permits, according to state police. Maryland is dealing with an exponential increase according to state police. In fact, there's been such a surge. Maryland's online licensing portal is having trouble keeping up. Yeah, I'm willing to bet, much like a lot of government places, their stuff has not been updated. It's probably just needing massive updates and probably just need to add some more RAM. But that's just me. The flood of applications stems from the Supreme Court's decision. Coming back to that. Supreme Court's decision to strike down a gun law in New York. Which requires people to show a special need for protection. I believe in Maryland it was a good and, what the hell is it? Good and reasonable, or good and proper, like good and substantial, I believe it was. Good and substantial reasons. Like, I feel like it. Right? For protection, because the New York law is very similar to the one on the books in Maryland. Governor Larry Hogan earlier this week ordered the state police to suspend what is called the good and substantial. There it is. Good and substantial reason standard when reviewing applications for wear and carry permits. And this thing, from what I used to ask cops when I was near them, like when I was working at Carroll County schools doing the break fix, the IT break fix, working with them, not for them. And there were cops on in some of the schools, and I would ask them about this, and they were all like, "Yeah, nah, nobody's getting that shit unless you're in the government or like a business owner or something. Nobody's getting that thing. You can have a gun in your house, and that's it. The most you're going to have as far as quote-unquote carry is if you carry it in your car, going straight to the gun range and straight back. Right? And as far as I'm concerned, you'd probably need to find the most direct route. Next thing they stop you, there's a gun in your car. Oh, you're going to the gun range? Well, where are you coming from? And you're going there? Well, how'd you just simply turn on 70, and then go, you didn't need to be on West Patch. Shit. Anyway. Right. That caused the number of applications to surge. Now, that's quite interesting. To surge. Maryland, as far as I know, has always been a blue state. All right. And especially, I don't know where the vast majority of the Maryland population is. I'd like to think it's in the main part, not the panhandle, just for like basic the geography reasons, right? Just raw physical space. But the fact that it's surging in a blue state, I don't think all of the recent shootings, mass shootings over the past 5, maybe even 10, we'll even say just 5 years, is what caused it. I think maybe, just maybe, these people just always wanted it, as liberal as everybody else, as liberal as everybody is in this area, even here in Frederick, Frederick, for anybody who knows Maryland, Frederick is pretty much, you might as well be down south, more or less. More or less, a lot more than less. You might as well be down south. Not Alabama south, but maybe like, I don't know, Texas south, minus all the bullshit. So the fact that it's surging in Maryland rather than, oh, well, you all can conceal carry now. Not open carry, but hell, carry is carry, and conceal carry is probably better anyway. And it's surging. That tells me that these people actually probably wanted this from the start, but if they wanted it, I don't know why the hell they didn't vote somebody that was gonna make it happen long before they needed the Supreme Court. Anyway, moving right along, that caused the number of applications to surge. A spokesperson said Friday that the MSP online licensing system is restricted to 10,000 ongoing emails per rolling 24-hour period. That okay, all right, I'll leave that. As a result of the massive increase in applications, they've gone over the limit for 2 straight days, preventing automated email communications with applicants. Now, I'm not sure if this right here is a setting that they have, or if their servers are just so out of... Well, no, it's how the hell to overload a server like that with just simple email applications? It's not... Nah. It's not like a gaming server. I think they put that as a setting. Okay, and I don't even know why... Again, I don't know why they even had this, considering that... I mean, hell, why the hell did you need a 10,000 limit when up until earlier this week, or what, today's Sunday, so earlier last week, damn near nobody could even get a carry permit, so nobody really tried, apart from the few people that may have gotten it because of whatever special reason, good and substantial reason. So I don't know why they even had this limit, but they had this limit. That limit's getting broken for 2 straight days, and we'll keep this in mind for later. They all understand they have to step up what they're doing, and to their credit, they have, said Mark Pennock, president of Maryland Shall Issue. He supports the Supreme Court's ruling. Okay, the fear that they're going to be like, the fear that there's going to be, the fear that there's going to be, the fear that there is going to be of. Okay, it's just strange editing. All right. The fear that there's going to be, I've heard it over and over again, blood on the streets is simply completely ill-founded, Pennock said. Blood on the streets. There might be blood on the streets if only some people have guns. Not everybody. See, okay, break. I've had this thought in my mind, and I've had it for a good 15 years now. Well, the thought was, what if it was mandatory that everybody had to have a gun? No exceptions, right? Every single person, 18 and up, had to have a gun, right? No exceptions at all. And this seems to be the closest thing to it, because if Maryland and New York has to bow down and bow to this, it's only a matter of time before California is forced to. Okay, there's no way. If everybody has a gun, all is well. But if only some people have guns, and this is why I'm a little weary of this whole thing. It's like, what if, oh yeah, all of the white people end up getting guns in Maryland, but there's some reason why non-whites, or hell, I'll just say black and I guess Hispanic as well, can't get them. They just have, there's just some reason why they can't, despite the fact that, oh well, do criminal crime and all. Okay, I'm a little weary of that. So hopefully, I'm late to the party, and all the black people in Maryland know of this, and they're the ones clogging up the system trying to get this shit. Hopefully, okay. Karen Herron, legislative director for Marylanders to Prevent Gun Violence, said that While she disagrees with the court, yeah, shut the hell up, bitch. She's encouraged by other requirements Maryland still has in place. It's going to put more guns out in public spaces. Herron told Foxman, I'm unhappy about it. I don't think it's a good thing. It isn't as bad as it could be. Okay, let me try to read that again. It is going to put more guns out in public spaces, Herron told Fox 5. I'm unhappy about it. I don't think it's a good thing. It isn't as bad as it could be. The editing is horrible here. But then again, they were quoting her, so she just needs to talk better. It isn't a good thing, though, it isn't as bad as it could be. But again, they're quoting her, so, alright. Now all eyes turn to Maryland's legislature, which could close the act, which could choose to act. Right. So there's this, which now leads to this. This is the machine gun nest, and this is just one of 3 places that I've checked because they're the closest one to me. And there, Maryland Wear and Carry, the classes, not the renewal, the classes, is $425. Okay, that's, compared to what's coming, that's great. Machine gun nest. Awesome. Okay. And I actually visited them and asked questions, because I used to, I've shot there before. That Guns and Hose video that I had, that was shot there. That I have up, that was shot there. So there's that. I mean, I've been there before. I've shot guns there before. But I went back there and talked to the guys, and of course, I let them know, yo, how do I get started on this thing before they find some way to loophole and close this shit? And the dudes were like, pretty much, dude, exactly. Get this shit now while the getting's good. So they're charging $425. Okay. And all of their spaces are completely booked up. I think for this month and maybe into next month. It is now July. I think spaces might not be open until September. And then let's now go to, boom, Maryland Gun Training Center. Same classes, right? Same stuff. Same 6-hour requirement. So the cost is $250 for 16 hours, $150 for 8-hour classes. So obviously, don't know what's going on there. Maybe you can only take 8 hours one day, and then you have to take 8 hours some other time. Don't know what's going on there. Okay, possible additional use of firearms and ammo, $50 if needed, non-refundable deposit. Now, I don't know if this $50 deposit goes towards the price of the stuff, like the total price. I'd like to think it does, but okay. And they have that. So that's, what is this? $425 compared to $250 plus, well, not $150. So that's $300 and non-refundable. Yeah, okay. So we have that. And then there's this one, Heritage Shooting Training and Shooting Center. Now, this one makes the least sense to me. Wear and Carry, day 1, okay. Price, $399. Duration, 8 hours. Okay. Day 2. Duration, 8 hours. Price, $319. And this is the renewal. This is just a renewal. As far as I know, renewals is just like, what, 1 8-hour class, and that's $344. Okay. So, $319 for day 2, $399 for day 1. Same 16-hour class. Right? Same 16-hour requirements, okay. Versus $425 for the full class, and from Machine Gun Nest, and from what I come to understand, this includes everything that's needed, including of students are required to complete 16-hour training. Okay, right. Uh, right. This price, as far as I know, includes everything. So, and these are just the three that I was able to find. As far as I know, there are more places out here, but for this, I don't know what they're doing. Because right now, this looks like 390. That's call it 400. What 718, 399, and 319 is what 718, right? $718 to learn it from this place versus 425 versus non-refundable deposit. Let's just add let's just say this is $50 to reserve and it's not and it doesn't go towards the price versus 250 for the 16-hour course and possible additional costs, firearms and ammo 50 if needed. So 300, 350. Let's just say 350. I don't know why the prices are swinging so wildly. I'm sure they're going to have a reason. But, I'm a little weary of that. But I guess nobody cares. I guess everybody is so worried about losing this, right? Somehow managing to lose this. Wouldn't surprise me if Maryland does some crap like that. That all these places are sold out. These three places, the other two places that I found, I can't remember where they were. Everywhere is sold out. And there doesn't seem to be any classes opening up for a while. So, I'm getting this shit. Like, I'm getting this shit. Because what? Where is it? 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 Let me pull this up from my server. Yes. Where is it? Let me pull this up from my server. Boom. This here. Switch it back to this. I already went and spec'd this shit out. Like, this I spec'd out like over a year ago. Okay? I downloaded the manual. The manual you see here. Whoops. I've read through this entire thing like, what? 5 times now? 5 times? Like, I already spec this out. Now, of course, this is a gun that's going to be for home. It's not... I mean, hell, I could carry it. The 50 AE, it's big and heavy and quote-unquote impractical for everybody else. As big as I am and as big as my hands are, this thing is a freaking 22 in my hands. Okay, so I could carry this and just be done with it, right? But, yeah, you know, alright. Something, probably the smallest version of this. What is it, that Baby Eagle thing? Maybe that will do. Or just look at something else. But I've already spec'd this thing out. I've already done a custom build. I have it saved. As soon as I get this permit, what is it like? The way I have it spec'd out is like what, $2,500 or something like that. It's a little over $2,000. I'm getting this thing. And when I get this thing, I might in fact make a separate channel. Not this channel, but I might in fact make a separate channel related to my gun adventures. I might do that. I very well might do that. Who knows? That, of course, will just be a hobby as well. But, and actually, considering I'm going to have full-time work and school, not really sure how well that channel is going to do if I start it now as opposed to after school is done. But I might. But yeah, I already have this stuff spec'd out and ready to go. So I need to get this thing before some BS happens. Right? Because here it is. I went and asked a very interesting question of these to these guys at the Machine Gun Nest, and only one person... Well, no, one person, nobody else knew, but one person went and said, one of the guys there working there went and said, in Montgomery County, which is actually where I work. I live in Frederick County, but work in Montgomery County. Montgomery County has, they put so many laws in place for that county to where, okay, you can have the permit, but you pretty much can't go anywhere with it. Right? So it's effectively as though you don't have a carry permit. So that's what's happening. But point is, I no longer have to move to Texas like I was planning, which is great considering Texas is not it right now. To put it simply, the block is a bit too hot in Texas right now. So, thanks to all of what's been happening, I no longer have to move to Texas to enjoy my guns. So I will be getting this. Once I get the carry permit, I will be getting this little Gemzy. And then I can go do some more deep research into another gun that is smaller, I suppose. Smaller, lighter, but, you know, still, you know. And then the next thing is, I'm not going to be one of these people that, oh my god, guns, AR, this and that. No. This is going to be the weekend car. This is going to be the impractical car. And then I'm going to have one more gun as the daily driver. So this is the, I don't know, Dodge Challenger Demon or some shit, right? Or like the $1 million supercar. And then I'm going to go get me a Nissan Altima of a gun. Right? Like, yeah. This thing I pull out once a month just to practice with. Okay. This thing's getting pulled out in a home defense situation. This thing's getting pulled out first. But then the daily driver, the one that you will catch on me if you catch me on the street. Yeah, I don't know what that's going to be, but it's going to be something of consequence. But probably something that the bullets aren't going to be prohibitively expensive like with this gun. Because I checked out the price of the bullets for this thing, and sweet Anyway. So, Maryland is now a little bit more cool. And, yeah. Yeah. So it looks like I'm getting my damn guns after all. And I didn't have to travel pick up and move halfway across the damn country, more than halfway across the country to do it. Good. Very nice. Very nice. In any event. Oh, and before anybody says anything, these are my initials. This is not a porn server that I happen to have this on. I don't have like a shit ton of porn on this thing. This right here those are my initials. Alright? First, middle, and last name. Yes, they all start with an X. So, no. No. Alright? Before anybody sees that and tries to... Right. Anyway. Later.